Hi, yeah, guys, my name's Howard. This is the part two of Sign Gates for the game, visual novel, and I'm taking a different approach this time around to recording the audio. Hope it's clear and not as bad as my last video. And yeah, and that should do it. Oh yeah, and before I start, I want to let you everyone know I'll basically be following a guide for this video. So I explained a little bit in the last part, but I didn't tell much about like how exactly it's gonna go. So last video we did absolute zero. Now we're in the close epic graph. Um, so this chapter, at one point, I will have to save the game, and then there's two ways I can go. Um, at that point, I will take the stray sheep route first. So basically, that'll go towards the Twin Automata ending, which is the Maho ending, and then after that, I will go back and then get the Kanagi ending, Kagari ending, and then go back and get the Kurisu ending, and then go the other way, and then go the other way, and then get the Leskinen ending, and then of course, and then get the Mayuri ending, and then we'll get the true ending at the end. So that way, all the ending will be covered, and you guys get to see all the different things they have. I guess this game has to offer. All right, so it'll be the same as last game. I will do a minimal commentary, but I will read the part. I guess by this point, I noticed this full copy is basic inner thinking, so I will read that part. And other than that, I'll just let the gameplay itself. And again, if I do go a little crazy or too excited, don't mind me. It is my first time playing the game, so something might get me excited. All right. Anyway, all right. So let's continue on from where we started off last time. And here we go. Alright, it was thanks to Izaki that I was able to get into the reception held after the ATF was over. They told me there was a dress code, so I went all the way back to my parents' house to get a suit to change into. At first, all the effort paid off, as Izaki introduced me to some of the country's top researchers. Riken, JAXA, IMSS, etc. JAXA is the Japanese space agency, but Riken? What is Riken? Is there a way to check the tips? There we go. So look, see. Anyway, you guys can see JAXA, the Japanese Aerospace Exploration. Riken is the Institute of Physical and Chemical Research. Okay. What is this? Steins. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So that's what those three are. But before long, Izaki ran off to suck up to some university professor and was left completely abandoned. Sorry guys, I'm gonna pause for a second because I got a message. Let's see. Who texted me on Ryan? Can't believe you get to go to Daru. I can't believe you get to go to a fancy party. Die in the fire, Mr. Fancy Pen. Well, let's see what kind of response I can do. There's nobody to talk to. I'm bored. You could have helped too, And all the food here looks good. I'll choose this one. Happy face though. Actually, all the food here looks good. Yeah. Looks so good. Let's see what Daru says. Bring me back a doggy bag. Hell no, I can't do that. You can't do what you set your mind to. There's no limit but the vast blue sky. I can come get it right now if you want me to. Are you that hungry? Fine, okay, I'll get you something. But I refuse. Ha! Oh, nice. Whoa, I want these emoticons. These are too good. Oh, is that Suzuha emoticon? Nice. Okay, anyway. My own personal target, Dr. Leskinen, was surrounded by a bunch of famous scientists. It didn't feel like a mere student would be welcome. And so all I did was stand around and eat from the buffet by the wall. To be honest, I couldn't tell the food was any good or not. Whenever my glass got empty, a smiling waiter was always around to fill up again. And so I found myself drinking more than I intended. My stomach was already so full it hurt. The whole place felt like it was another world. At the exact moment I spoke, I heard a girl next to me says the exact same thing. Surprised, I looked over at her. Our eyes met. Oh, what was the middle school girl doing here? And then a moment later, I realized it was Maho Yajo. She was wearing the exact same outfit she has been wearing during the lecture. A lab coat in a place like this, that's just what the old me would have done. Maho was clearly out of place. Why? Because she was still wearing her lab coat. I couldn't help but ask. She was sure she had, but she hadn't. And that's why she was standing in the corner trying not to attract attention.
あなた、昼間受付にいた人ね。
岡部倫太郎です。東京電機大学の学生で、伊崎ゼミで勉強してます。
I handed her one of the business cards that I'd thrown together after Izaki told me I needed them. She grabbed one of her own out of a stack and carelessly put it in my hand.
いいわ。無理に丁寧に話さなくても。
That was a huge help.
珍しい名前でしょ、私。
ああ。誰も読めないとか言ってたっけ
？I looked at the card and saw that the pronunciation of her name was written in unusually large letters. That was probably because of how people kept screwing up.
沖縄ではよくある名字なんだけれどね。
沖縄出身なのか？
曽祖父と曽祖母がね、移民なのよ。私はアメリカ生まれのアメリカ育ち。
ハーフにはあんまり見えないな。クォーター？
外れ。祖父、祖母、父、母、すべて日本人よ。DNA は生粋のジャパニーズ。
へえ。
And then the conversation stopped. I'm a terrible conversationalist, honestly. The old me would have gone full Chunibyo and started ranting about conspiracies and magic powers, whether the other person cared or not, but you can't really call that a conversation. Alright, so let's have a quick check what Chunibyo means. So I should know this, but... Oh, 8th grader business. Okay, I see. Okay. I had no idea what to say to somebody I had never met before. I'd been working at becoming a real adult, even buying and studying men's magazines, but none of it really helped. Without anything to talk about, I looked over to Dr. Leskin. He seemed to be giving a lecture on neurons to a bunch of scientists.
今日はすまなかったな。
何が？
いや、セミナーの途中で邪魔を。
ああ、あれね。気にすることないわ。あなたが声を上げなかったら、多分私が同じことをしていたから。許せないの、ああいう人。
いいのか、そんなこと言って。教授が言ってたじゃないか。科学者たるもの、常に冷静にって。
今のは科学者としての発言じゃないわ。だから構わないのよ。
It must have really ticked her off because she grabbed a cocktail from a passing waiter and gulped it down. Her cheeks turned a pretty shade of pink for an instant, but no longer. She might have had a high alcohol tolerance.
だけど、やっぱり良くないわね。反省する。ああいう批判は言い方こそ悪いけれど、それでも事実には違いないんだもの。私たちの研究がまだ無謀の域から出ていないと言われれば、確かにその通りよ。
そうなのか。
取り組まなくてはいけない課題が山積みだわ。さっきセミナーで話した以上にね。例えば記憶データを元の脳に書き戻すことができても、それを脳が利用できなければ何の意味もないの。記憶があっても思い出せない状態、つまり記憶喪失の脳と同じになってしまう。
As Maho spoke, I remembered all the lectures and theory that Carissa had given me when she was making the time leap machine.
確か人間が記憶にアクセスしようとするときは前頭葉から側頭葉へ信号が行くんだったよな。
ええ、トップダウン記憶検索信号ね。
だったら
And then I started to talk, remembering what Carissa had told me about her theories as I went. When I used specialized terminology whose meaning I barely remember, Maho would tell me what they are.
で、最後に側頭葉に記憶を書き戻す過程で一緒にコピーした疑似パルスを前頭葉の方に送り込めば記憶検索信号はちゃんと働くと思う。
あなた、それを自分で導き出したの？
ああ、いや。
Maho looked back at the business card I'd given her.
脳科学専攻じゃないわね。ということは誰かに？それとも論文で？それはないわ。まだ論文にはまとめられてなかったはず。
何かおかしいこと言ったか、俺。
そうじゃなくて、私の後輩がね、全く同じ理論を提唱していたことがあるのよ。どのスタッフもずっと懐疑的だったけど、彼女だけは絶対に証明できるって言い張っていたわ。結局実証試験に進む前に彼女はいなくなっちゃったんだけど。
それは
Should I tell her? Should I tell her about me and Kurisu? In this worldline, there's almost no connection between me and Kurisu.
どうしたの？
I made up my mind. If I wanted to follow my dreams, I needed to act.
実はこの理論クリスからレクチャーされた。
今なんて？
マキセ・クリスが教えてくれたんだよ。
クリスがあなたに？いつ？どうして？
彼女がこっちに留学してた時だ。友達になってこういう話をよくした。
Of course, that was a lie. Chris and I became friends in the Alpha worldline, not this one. But a small lie like this was probably okay.
そうだったの。あのクリスが。ありがとう。感謝するわ。
Her words surprised me. That was the one thing I didn't expect to hear.
何が？
彼女と友達になってくれてよ。日本に来てたった一人で。たった一人で勉強していてもきっとつまらなかったと思うから。
口喧嘩ばっかりだったけどな。
あの子らしいわね。絶対に負けを認めなかったでしょう。
ああ、へりくつばっかりこねていた。ロボトミー手術してあんたの前頭葉を書き出してやるぞとかよく言うらしい。
Oh, that's funny.
まさかそんなこと。クリスなら言いそうね。
だろ？ちゃんと後輩の教育をしておいてほしかった。
その点に関しては認めるわ。陳謝します。
She smiled, or so I thought, and all of a sudden she started to cry.
どうした？
I didn't have any better idea, so I grabbed my handkerchief. She didn't seem to know what she was crying herself. Why she was crying herself. Another day, had I say something during the conversation that set her off?
大丈夫か？
平気よ、ごめんなさい。
She didn't take my handkerchief. Instead, she took a tissue out of her pocket and wiped her eyes.
You can know Dyson Einstein.
Oh, is it Leskinnen? I turned around and saw Dr. Leskinnen smiling and quickly striding towards me. He grabbed my hand as he got closer. The handshake was incredibly forceful, and his hands were as big as a bear's paws. No, not just his hands. Standing in front of me, he looked even bigger than he had during the lecture. I'm pretty tall, but he was at least a head taller than me.
教授、俺、その。
Uh-oh. It was all so sudden that I couldn't even think of an introduction. And wait, did he just speak Japanese? Speak in Japanese?
しかし私の助手を泣かせてしまったのは見過ごせないね。
いや、これは。
違います教授。私が勝手に。彼は関係ないですから。
Maho and I both denied it as much as we could. But I didn't know why Maho was crying, so I couldn't come up with any excuses. I just started to panic even more.
つまりその。
クリスです。彼とクリスの話をしていたらいろいろ感情が溢れてしまって。
クリス？君はクリスの友人？
それははい。
岡部倫太郎さん、学生だそうです。
Maho introduced me. Dr. Leskinen has a gentle expression on his face as he gave me a slow hug. I felt like I was going to suffocate in his massive arms. Somehow, I could tell that it was his way of remembering Kurisu.
そうですか。そういうことなら魔法。
はい。
ミスター・オカーベに合わせてあげたらどうかな、彼女を。
まさかアマデウスを。
ここで彼に出会った偶然、その幸運を大切にしたいじゃないか。日本にいる間、彼にテスターになってもらってもいいよ。
本気ですか？部外者なのにそんないきなり。
リスの友人ならば部外者ではない。そうだろう。
ですが。
What were they talking about? I had no idea, but this was my chance to build a relationship with Dr. Leskinen. I didn't want to blow it.
俺ぜひお手伝いしたいです。
ナイス。
He patted me on the shoulders and smiled. It was an innocent smile like a child's.
じゃあ詳細は魔法に聞いてよろしく。
Another scientist was calling him, so he wandered away. Maho was shaking her head in disbelief.
アマデウスに合わせるとかテスターとか一体何の話なんだ？
コンベンションでやったデモンストレーション。アマデウスは私の記憶を使っていたんだけれど、アマデウスのデータとしてもう一人分研究者の記憶が保存してあるのよ。
No. Oh, weird. No voice for this one? Okay, another researcher's memory? What did that mean? When I finally figured out from Dr. Leskinen and Maho's conversation, my heart started pounding.
まさかあいつなのか？
そう。アマデウスの中にはマキセ・クリスの記憶が保存されているわ。8ヶ月前のクリスだけれどね。
Several days passed after the ATF party. 10 minutes from Ikebukuro via the express train, and then 10 minutes by bus from a station called Wako City in Saitama. Then the office I was looking for was on the second floor of a building right next to Riken. Global Brain Science Comprehensive Research Organization, Japanese office prep room. Oh god, that's a mouthful. Dang. That was what the plate on the door said. To get in, you needed 3 types of special keys, plus a security card.
ここは
各国の脳科学研究者が連携をして新しい機構を作る予定なの。私たちの研究所が主導してね。
She let me inside. The office must have been newly rented. Most of the desks were still empty, showing no signs of ever having been used. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause again. There's another message. Ryan, the material skittle have lost appear in Akihabara. Yeah. Ferris. I like the upa. I'm gonna use the upa. This one of the hidden doors of Akihabara that leads to the truth, nya. If you know not of it, then very well, nya. It saddens me that we cannot journey together, but if my sacrifice shall put an end to this, then I'll go through the door with gladness, nya. Lamau. Cool. Man, his phone's always charged full. Dang. There wasn't even a whiteboard, which made the room look even more empty. There wasn't a lot of natural light. Maybe the windows were on the north side. The only illumination was from the overhead fluorescent lights. The room felt very cold.
ここはあくまでも準備室だから。
No one was sitting at any of the desks, but two of them had stuff on them. One of them was a mess, filled with notes, calculator, coffee cups, and supplement bottles. That was the one Maho sat down at. Which meant the one that was neatly organized must belong to Dr. Leskinen, right?
教授は
今日はオフ。
Well, it was Sunday.
君も？
ええ。そうじゃなかったら昼過ぎまで寝ていられるわけないでしょ。
That's true. When I'd gone to pick her up from a hotel in Wako City, she'd come out of the room half asleep. This was the day that I was to meet Amadeus Kurisu. Maho has gone over the basics of being a tester on the way here. Essentially, Amadeus needed sample data from conversations, and they were going to give me an environment where I could talk to it at any time, 24 hours a day. She didn't give me any details beyond that though. So I'll be able to talk to Amadeus Kurisu 24 hours a day, huh?
あいつはクリスのアマデウスはここにいるのか？
ええ。
Maho nodded and gave me a glance.
あいつと呼んだわよね、今。
え？ああ。
私が思っているよりもずっと親しかったのね、あなたたち。
Steins, yeah, the original. Maybe my silence was answering itself. Maho's response was Maho's response was uncharacteristically hesitant. Okay, sorry guys, this is my ADD coming. I gotta check what that is. Sorry. Lukaku, okay, man, have a moment of your time. I'm meeting someone right now. A girl? Huh? Why? No, I just got that feeling somehow. But he's a guy. Oh, you lying. Bad. Oh, I see. That's all. That's right. Yes. That's right. Yes. I'm sorry. Goodbye. The hell just happened there? Okay, sorry. I'm coming back.
だとしたら会うのはやめた方がいいかもしれないわよ。
どうしてだ？
相手が親しい人であればあるほどあのシステムは残酷だと思うから。
丈夫だ。
分かった。もう言わない。その代わり一つ覚えておいて。ロードする記憶はクリスが最後に更新をした3月のデータをベースにしたものよ。だから3月以降、例えば彼女が日本に留学していた時のことを聞いても全く通じない。
Oh, that's right. That's right, isn't it?
それに3月から今日までの間に私や教授が何度も起動してしまっているから、その度にクリスは、アマデウスの方のクリスね。彼女は元のクリスとは違う記憶を蓄積しているわ。私たちが聞かせた話、ネットで検索した情報、新しく会話を交わした人たち、そういったものをね。つまりこれから会うのはあなたの友人だったマキセ・クリスではないということ。このシステムの問題点の一つなんだけれど、往々にしてこちら側、つまり人間の方が混乱してしまうのよ。まるで本当のクリスと今この瞬間にチャットでもしているような錯覚に陥るから、
So don't get reality and fantasy mixed up, I guess.
共有できていない記憶の齟齬に関してこちらの脳がついていけなくなってしまうのね。
Memories that aren't shared. Now there's a feeling I knew well. Reading Steiner. It was a power only I possessed, which made my memories different than those of the people around me.
案内してくれ。
Just a quick refresher. Reading Steiner is Okabe's like soul. Well, not soul. He's the one with the strongest, I guess, skills of this one, which allows him basically to remember all the world line he's been jumped to. But people around him won't remember it from the different world line he's coming from, but he will. So he knows all the memory and the losses of people that they have to give up for things that needs to be done for him. Man, that's sad. Oh, good. Continue onwards. Maho gave me a slight nod.
こっちよ。
She led me to the back of the room. There was a booth separated by a thick partition. To get inside the booth, you'll need a different card key than the one used to get into the room, as well as a security code.
ずいぶん厳重なんだな。
今の時代、産業スパイが一番恐ろしいの。
She entered the security code and unlocked the door.
どうぞ。
The room was about 2.5 meters per side. At one end was a white desk, and above it was a PC with a built-in 30-inch screen monitor.
少しだけ後ろに座っていて。
She just behind. Oh, sorry. There was a small sofa that lets you sit behind the user and see what was happening on the screen. I sat there. Maho power on the PC and began to type. A second later, the word Amadeus system appeared on screen. I saw her putting the ID in. Salieri. Salieri? Salieri Amadeus, huh? Was there some meanings to that? Come to think of it, in the famous movie Amadeus, there was a character who was spiteful and jealous of Mozart's incredible talent, but who in the bottom of his heart admired him more than anyone else. That character's name was Salieri.
パスワードは見ないで。
Maho moved her body to hide her hands. I looked away. She finished logging into the system and a simple bearer command prompt appeared on screen.
準備はいい？
ああ、頼む。
Maho entered several commands at the prompt.
ごめんなさい。ここはちょっと見せられないの。
まあ俺が見たところでさっぱりだけどな。
でも一応ね。
She turned off the monitor and she spun around to face me. I suddenly realized I was clenching my fists. How long had I been doing that? My hands were sweating and there was a red spot at the base of my thumb where my nail had dug in. Was I more nervous than I realized?
どうしたの？
いや、今になってちょっとおじけづいてきた。
まだ間に合うわよ。今すぐここから出ていけばいいわ。
意地が悪いな。
そう？あなたのこと心配してあげてるのに。
だったらもう少しそれらしい言い方をした方がいい。クリスといい、君といい、実験大好きっ子は。
For a second, the old joking me was about to come back. I quickly changed the subject.
実験ばかりに明け暮れているやつは可愛げがない。
今の発言は明らかに誹謗中傷ね。侮辱罪で訴えてあげてもいいわ。
やめてくれ、恐ろしい。
いい弁護士を知っているから紹介してあげましょうか。
その前に告訴を取り下げてくれ。
示談に持ち込もうというのならそれ相応の金額は覚悟することね。
後で毒ペンをおごるから。
安い。
I heard a small sound from the back of her throat. I guess she was laughing. Normally, I'd find that irritating, but strangely, coming from a girl in front of me, no, she was a grown woman actually, I didn't. Maho Hyajo was a very strong-willed, with the prickliness and short temper unique to scientists. She always seemed to be a little bit upset about something, but maybe she wasn't that bad. Oh, I see. Maho, she's a lot like Kurisu. When I first met Kurisu, she was like that. Arrogant, rude, never willing to change her mind, stubborn, hard-headed, and always ready to confront you with raised eyebrows whenever you said something she didn't like. I truly thought I'd never seen a more unlikable woman. But despite my first impression on the inside, she turned out to be fragile, easily hurt, and so kind and so lovable.
何がおかしいんです、先輩。
I suddenly heard a girl's voice from the speaker. I felt myself jumping off the sofa. I knew this voice. I couldn't forget it. I could never. Maho turned on the monitor. The girl I never forgotten appeared on the screen. Maybe it was based off her appearance at the brain science lab, because she was wearing a white lab coat. The PC's camera turned toward me on its own.
先輩、そちらの方は。
Maho was introducing me, but I didn't hear anything she was saying. I simply stared entranced. I wanted to reach out my hands. I wanted to touch her. She was right there.
岡部倫太郎さん。はじめまして、牧瀬クリスです。どうぞよろしく。
Huh. Oh, so that's the same intro that I saw earlier. Kinna Mayuri Hashirai Taru Feris Nanyang Urushibara. Oh god, they're going too quick. I can't even read their name. Urushibara Luka and then Mocha. There we go. Okay. Oh man, Kagari and Maho, Suzuha, of course. Yuki. Oh, young Kagari. The girls, which I don't remember their name. That is that's Kennen and then the what's her name? Nai. And Yuki. Yajo Maho. Wow, it's really smart the way they put this in at this part. Oh, you guys can't see it, but I did get an achievement right now called the missing link.
さあ岡部さん、リラックスしてください。あなたは私の声を架け橋として過去へと降りていきます。どんどん降りていって、やがて柔らかい色をした光が見えてきます。
I was dreaming, daydreaming. I was aware that I was lying on a big sofa, undergoing counseling. I tried my best to stay calm and imagine what the psychologist was telling me.
その光は何色に見えますか？赤ですか。なるほど。その光の中にあなたの大切な人が立っています。その人はあなたの家族でしょうか？
いや。
では友人？それとも恋人？
恋人。いや、恋人じゃない。友人ですらない。
ではどういう？
俺とあいつは。
Memories came flooding back into my mind like a geyser.
ちょっと来てくれませんか？椎名真由里は必要ない。話して。あんたがタイムリープしたのは分かってる。真由里を助けて。ベータ世界線へ行きなさい。真由里が死なない世界へ。それがあんたのためでもあるし、私のためでもある。岡部は私のこと覚えててくれる？ねえ、私死ぬの？死にたくないよ。
岡部さん。
俺が刺した。俺が。
いいですか。私があなたの肩を叩きます。それを合図に意識がはっきりしてきますから。3、2、1、はい。
There was a loud sound that I felt the impact on my shoulders. Krisu's suffering face disappeared instantly. I could feel my consciousness awakening. I stood up off the sofa. I felt dizzy and almost fell over.
大丈夫ですか。少し休んでいてください。今タオルを持ってきますから。
The psychologist left the room. I realized I was soaking in sweat. The air conditioner was working, so I could tell it wasn't from the heat. It was the first time I tried hypnotherapy at a mental health clinic. My body felt strangely heavy. When I got outside, it was night. It was almost December and the wind was cold.
どうだった
Ooh.
オカリン。
Mayuri Shina asked me gently. Mayuri was a high school student and my childhood friend. She come with me to counseling today. I told her I didn't need her to, but she left school early to come. All I ever did was make her worry. Around 3 months ago, my only obsession had been saving her. To me, she had always been someone I had to protect, and now she was worried about me. It's only because of Mayuri's recommendation that I tried counseling. Okay. Got a sec, Uncle Okarin? Listen, what do you think I should do about Mom and Dad? What do you mean? I just can't see them getting together like this. Well, you're right. Uncle Karin is there. Anything you can do. You know, there's nothing I can do to help with that. You're right, yeah. It kind of hurts that you just gave up that easy. It doesn't seem to be your kind of thing, Uncle. I told her a small lie to make her feel better. Actually, they told me I had suffered serious trauma. They stopped the hypnotherapy and gave me a course of counseling and drugs. Now they wanted to wait to see the results. Basically, they decided there was nothing to do but to treat my symptoms and wait for it to heal naturally. I couldn't tell if what Maho had shown me yesterday was having an effect. I underwent treatment without telling the psychologist about the time machine or the worldline, or most of the things that had happened. So maybe there was no way for them to make a proper diagnosis. In any event, I decided not to think too much about the results.
なあ、マユリ。夕飯これからだろ。何か食べに行くか。おごるぞ。
ああ、それなら秋葉原に行ってもいいかな。ルカ君とフェリスちゃんがね、久々にオカリンに会いたいって。
Akihabara, huh? The clinic was in walking distance of my house. Akihabara was much further away, but even so, I couldn't turn down Mayuri's request. Until the events of this summer, I'd gone there almost every day. In fact, I'd practically lived there. Lately, I only went 3 times a week, at the absolute most, and then only to go shopping on the way home from school. We went out into the plaza in front of the station, just like in Ikebukuro. Even though it was only a month until Christmas, there were barely any decorations. I was sure the whole place would be covering them the minute it was December 1st. Eventually, I was sure to see maids in Santa outfits.
秋葉原でチラシを配るサンタ服を着たメイドか。
Akihabara could be really weird.
ああ、エリスちゃんとルカくんだ。てってる
The doo-doo-doo's back. Oh! Nice outfit.
岡部さん、まゆりちゃん。
Feliz and Luca must have been waiting. They ran over as soon as they saw us. Feliz nyang nyang jumped at me without the slightest hesitation. She was a maid, and Feliz wasn't her real name. I knew her real name, but if I didn't call Feliz all the time, even when she wasn't working, she'd get mad at me. She was wearing the same outfit she always wore. Her work clothes from her job at the maid cafe, Maid Queen Nyang Nyang. Well, technically, Maid Queen Nyang Square. Was Maid Queen going to switch to Santa outfit soon?
やめろよ。みんな見てるだろ。
I tried to pull Ferris off me, but it wasn't working. Maybe I should just steal the cat ears and off her head.
いいじゃないかにゃ。京馬とフェイリスの中だにゃ。
よくない。あと、京馬っていうのもやめてくれって。
なんで？
あの名前は黒歴史だからだ。
にゃ
Ferris looks upset, but I decided to ignore her. Kill my homie. Kill my homie! Sorry, I just had to do that because that's all he always did, right? It was part of the past I sealed away. I decided to pretend he never existed. Yeah. He had meddled with the forbidden invention called the time machine. As a result, a system that ruled the world had to punish him. He dashed the hopes of many, lost the life of someone he cared for. His heart had suffered grievous wounds. He must never be awakened again. I didn't need him anymore.
じゃあ、なんて呼べばいいのかにゃ。
そりゃあ、岡部とか。
やっぱりオカリンって呼ぶのが可愛くていいんじゃないかな。ねえ、フェリスちゃん。
By the way, Feliz was what Mayuri calls Ferris. She claimed was easier to pronounce or something like that.
マユシーが言うならこれからそう呼ぶにゃ。なんだか違和感あるけど。
She looked unsatisfied, but she backed away.
ルカ子も久しぶりだな。
はい。
Kako smiled happily. He always looked as beautiful as a pretty girl, but he's a guy. The classmate of Miyuri's golfed NPC helping at the Yanaba Yashishan, where his family lived. I probably shouldn't call him Lukaku, just like I told Ferris not to call me Kyoma. He had his own name, Luka Urishibara, but calling Lukaku Luka after all this time, that would be really embarrassing.
なんだかとても懐かしいような気がします。僕、時々ラボに顔を出すんですけど、岡部さん、最近あんまり来ていませんよね。
ああ。大学のゼミが忙しいんだ。ATF の準備もあったしな。
Even after that was done, I've been busy with my whole Dr. Liskinen and then Amadeus. I hadn't had the chance to rest, but I avoided mentioning that to them.
あと、サークル活動もしてるしな。
ークルに入ったんですか？
何のサークルかにゃ。やっぱり UFO とかユーマとか。
What's Yuma? Who do you guys think I am? Sir, gotta check out what Yuma is. I actually don't know what that is. Where's Yuma? Identify mysterious animal. What the fudge cake is that? A creature who... Oh, okay. Like Loch Ness Monster and Yetis. Huh. That's kind of cool. That's why it's recognized in Japan. Yeah, invented in Japan. I don't know. I'm like, what the fudge cookie is that thing? Okay. Who do you guys think I am? I guess I hadn't told them then. Mayuri, I'm pretty sure I told her. As the two of them looked at me with wide eyes, I cracked a knowing smile and puffed out my chest.
テニスサークルだ。
The people around us all turned and stared at Feris and Luca.
なんでテニスサークルなのかにゃ。
岡部さん、今までテニスなんてやってましたっけ？
初心者に決まっているだろう。
I may not look it, but I'm terrible at sports. I'm confident I'd lose to Mayuri at this tournament.
じゃあにゃんで。
話せば長くなるんだが、大学のゼミの准教授がテニスサークルの顧問なんだ。それで勧誘された。
一つも長くないにゃ。
まあ聞けって。相手は一応世話になっている人だし、サークルに顔を出してみたんだ。そうしたら、なんと俺にはテニスの才能があるらしくてな。初心者にもかかわらず会員相手に連戦連勝だったんだ。どうだ、大したもんだろ。
岡部さんってやっぱりすごいです。
こんなことならプロテニスプレイヤーを目指しておけばよかったかな。
目指せウィンブルドンだね。
どうしたフェイリス、頭でも痛いのか？
どこからどう突っ込めばいいのやら。どう考えてもサークルの会員数を増やすための罠じゃないかにゃ。
はっきり言うなよ。俺もうすうすそうじゃないかと思ってたけど、考えないようにしてるんだから。でもみんないい人ばっかりなんだぞ。
じゃあサークルの練習が忙しいんですね。
いや、練習はあんまりしてないかな。
はい。
じゃあ一体何してるにゃ？
合コンとか。
The shouts filled the whole street, and once again, people turned around to stare.
そんなに驚くことないだろう。俺だって普通の大学生なんだから。
そうですよね。すみません。でも、
Luca was fidgeting like he wanted to say something.
フェイリスというものがありながら他の女の子たちと楽しく合コン。許せないにゃ。
勘違いするなよ。俺は女の子なんか別に。
In fact, I went along with the rest of the club, but there really wasn't any place for a wannabe normal like me. Okay. Normies. Normies. Okay. I see. I wanna be normal. Did I just say wanabe? I read that like Japanese. But wanna be normal like me. Yeah. There was no way I could keep up the conversation that well. normal normies had. While the other men and women were having fun, I would just kind of sit there. A matchmaking party was a challenge far beyond my capabilities. I wasn't going to tell Ferris and Luca that.
いいなあ。マユシーもオカリンと合コンしたいのです。
何？
Mayuri wanted to do that. What? Do what? Is she old enough to be interested in that sort of thing?
だってみんなで楽しくパーティーするんでしょ。
Evidently not.
間違ってはいないけど、なんだか微妙にニュアンスが違う気がするにゃ。場所はラボでいいかな。ルカ君とフェリスちゃんはもちろん参加ね。あとダル君やナエちゃんやスズさんも。
Mayuri turned to me with a guilty look. Suzu, huh? Also known Suzuha Amane, also known as John Tater, a time traveler from the year 2036, a true warrior who was still fighting even as I was trying my best to give up. I'd barely seen her since summer. I was avoiding her. Part of the reason I stopped going to the lab was that she spent all her time there now. Until a month or so ago, just hearing Suzuha's name was enough to cause flashbacks, and it was all I could do to endure it. After 3 months, I could finally stand to hear her name, but I didn't think I could keep it together if I met her in person. Of course, it wasn't her fault, and I wasn't blaming her. I didn't want to blame me. I didn't want her to blame me. She'd never come out and said it, but when she looked at me with the razor-sharp glint in her eyes, I felt something like guilt.
マユシーね、ダル君と一緒に考えてるオペレーションがあるんだ。オペレーション？
It sounded like something the old me would have done.
っていうと、どんな作戦かにゃ？すずさんを笑顔にしよう大作戦。
Why was Mayuri talking about this out of the blue? No, maybe it wasn't out of the blue. She might have been thinking about it for a long time. So I decided to respond as cheerfully as I could.
聞かせてくれよ、マユリ。
マユシーは思うんだ。すずさんって普段は怖いけど本当はすっごく優しい人なんじゃないかなって。ラボにいる時にね、マユシーがソファーでうとうとしちゃうといつの間にかタオルケットがかかってたりするの。すずさんに聞いてもそんなの知らないとしか言わないんだけど。僕もそういうことありました。以前お父さんに買い物を頼まれて、その帰りに荷物が重くて困っていたんです。そうしたら天音さんが通りかかって何も言わずに持ってくださったんですよ。
へえ、初耳だな。
こんなこと当たり前だから誰にも言うなって言っちゃいましたけど。
そっか。
すずさんを本当の笑顔にしたいのです。
なるほどな。
で、具体的には何をするのかにゃ。クリスマスパーティーだよ。クリスマスパーティー
We all spoke in unison.
もうすぐクリスマスでしょ。すずさんね、そういうパーティーをやったことがないんだって。だからマユシーはすずさんにそれをプレゼントしようと思ってるんだ。
Chris and Luca nodded at almost the exact same time.
その話乗ったにゃ。僕もありがとう。オカリンも参加してくれる？
そうだな。
ダメかな。
俺はともかく鈴葉が嫌がるんじゃないか。
I was never going back to the past. I still couldn't forget the look on Suzuha's face when I told her that there was an expression filled with anger and despair. She must have felt like her last, most desperate hope was crumbling away right in front of her eyes. The words she said to me then were still sharp thorns lodged in my heart.
鈴葉は俺を嫌ってるし。
マユシーはそうは思わないよ。すずさんはね、オカリンを怒っちゃったこと後悔してるんじゃないかな。その気持ちを素直に言えないんだと思うのです。
そうだろうか。
きっとそうだよ。
I couldn't turn her down after Yuri said that.
分かった。少し考えてみるよ。
ところで岡部さん。
There was a bit of hesitation in Luca's voice.
診察はどうでしたか？
Evidently, Luca had heard about my counseling from Mayuri. Maybe he wanted to see me because he was worried about how it went. I guess I'm making Lukaku and Ferris worried too. In this worldline, they hadn't joined the lab. Even so, they were still dear friends. Huh. I actually don't remember that. I gotta check that out.
催眠療法というのは初体験だったが、なかなか興味深かったな。俺は今まで催眠術なんかにはかからないと思ってたよ。驚いた。
かかっちゃったんですか？
見事にな。
そういうルカニャンも催眠術とかすぐにかかりそうだにゃ。
Man, I really like the way Ferris sounds in Japanese. Like it's just good.
そんな。
確かに速攻でやられるだろうな。
Luca would believe anything we told him. Anyway, there was no point in standing around forever. I was getting hungry and it was time to find some place to eat.
なあ、お前たち何が食べたい？おごるぞ。
We decided to head toward Yodobashi. There were a lot of restaurants there, so it was perfect.
やったにゃ。超なじゃなくてオカリン太っ腹にゃ。ありがとうございます。何食べようかな。唐揚げかな。
Karage! Number one. Oh man.
ジューシー唐揚げ？マユシーはそればっかりにゃ。
No, now that I think about it, that's actually not very healthy. I walked behind the three of them, and I thought to myself, what would it be like if Karisu were here? I tried my hardest for the past few months not to think of her, but was it because of my experience yesterday that I did anyway? The expressions and the little manners in my scene yesterday, the voice, the way she walked. I remember my conversation with her.
岡部倫太郎さん、はじめまして、牧瀬クリスです。どうぞよろしく。
I couldn't respond at all. Something felt slightly off about the way Chris moved on the screen, but it was really slight. I get used to it soon. More important, the voice and the way she spoke were exactly like the real Kurisu. I almost cried, and it was all I could do to stop from breaking down.
先輩、そちらは深夜というわけではないですよね。
The camera switched from me to Maho.
違うけれど、なぜ？
お二人とももしかして眠いのではないかと。
Was she talking about the fact that I didn't respond to her introduction?
私はさっきまで寝ていたけれど、今はもうしゃっきり目が覚めているわ。
だらしないのは相変わらずですね。
失礼なことを言わないで。
では先輩、もう一つ質問しても？
何？
岡部倫太郎さんとはどういう関係ですか？
この前の ATF セミナーに参加してくれた学生よ。なかなか研究熱心だと思ったから連れてきたの。
Maho decided not to tell Madeus that I was a friend of Kirisu before she died. Why, I wonder? Did she not want Amadeus to find out? Or was I supposed to tell her myself?
先輩にそう言われるなんて大したものですね。
The Kirisu on the screen turned to me and smiled.
その
Calm down.
岡部さん、専攻はやはり脳科学ですか？
それは
The words got stuck in my throat. I said to calm down. You know this is just a program. Her words, her appearance, even the conversation she's having with you right now, they're all artificial. But even though I knew that, I still couldn't speak. I had no idea what to say. And more than that, the words "nice to meet you" hit me harder than I thought they would. This wasn't the case that I spent those 3 weeks with. Maha told me this ahead of time. I thought I understood it, but hearing it for myself hurt more than I imagined. I regretted not taking my anxiety meds, but it was too late now. My heart rate soared and my breathing became irregular. My head was spinning and the corners of my vision were beginning to dim. At some point, my lip had gone totally dry.
どうかしました？岡部さん。
Krisu sounded worried. That voice softener must be pretty good to handle nuances like that.
彼の専攻は脳科学ではないわ。だけど私たちの研究にとても興味があるんですって。
そうなんですか。
デスキネン教授も気に入ってるみたいだし、いずれは私の助手にでもしてやろうかと思っているところよ。
My head snapped up in surprise at Maho's bizarre statement. Me? Maho's assistant? Then I go to Victor's Chandra University?
あら、お気に召さない？
お気に召すとか召さないとかそういう問題じゃなくて。
ま、冗談だけれどね。
冗談？
もしかして本気にした？
信じちゃいない。
I wasn't going to tell her that, I almost did.
そうでももっともっと勉強してくれればあながち冗談じゃなくなるかもしれないわよ。
仮にそうだとしてもレスキネン教授の助手がいい。
This was my way of getting back at her.
教授の助手って思っている以上に大変よ。あの方は本当に子供だから。
As she spoke, she quietly came over next to me and tapped me on the arm a few times. I see, so that was it. She was making a joke to try to calm me down.
悪かった。ありがとう。
何のことかしら？
I didn't think so. To Lee was her thing. Maybe I was wrong.
先輩、ちょっと。
She stood back into my hole, promising the screen a very human man.
何？
もうちょっとこっち。スピーカーに寄ってください。
Maho moved her ear close to the speaker. I was just thinking about how weird it was when Maho suddenly turned bright red and shouted at the screen.
そんなわけないでしょ。何を言ってるのあなた。
そんなに照れなくても。
照れてるわけじゃないわ。とにかくおかしなことを言うのはやめて。
そうですか？
そうです。
一体何の話を？
It was obvious that Krisa has whispered something to Maho. What did she say? Maho glanced at me. And for some reason she blushed and turned away. Ah, I see. From the way Maho was acting and what I knew about Krisa, there's only one possibility.
このスイーツかっこ笑い目。
Mainstream woman. I whispered a name I often teased Chris to with and suddenly felt a lot better. But what's a mainstream woman? Okay. She must have said something stupid like, "You two make a good couple. You finally found a man, huh?" The way she looked at the boy and girl holding a friendly conversation immediately assumed they were dating was just like the case that I knew. Jeez, what a system. And it knew to be that true to her personality, did it? I chuckled. Do you think the case also brushed at Chanaru when Maho and the professor aren't looking too? Fiction, a huge anonymous message board in the large part of its kind in Japan's captures everything from hacking to tonight's dinner, and this board discussed everything from underground topics to normal. At channel is almost like 4chan, but that's a lot different though. Okay, anyway. Nah, knowing her, she's probably commenting. Remember Clarissa once brought channel on the future Gadget Laboratories computer when she knew nobody else was around. Mm-hmm.
ちょっと入ってくるときはノックぐらいしてよ。
クリスティーナ、お前はやるべきことをサボって何を見ている？
おい、これはひどい。はいはいワロスワロスみたいな笑い方はなんだ？
案ずるなクリスティーナ。いや、アットチャンネラークリス。
その呼び方はやめて。
俺はすでに気づいていた。そう、とっくに気づいていた。お前からアットチャンネラーとしての匂いのようなものがプンプンと醸し出されていた。
失礼だな。ちゃんと毎日香りがきつくなる香水つけてるぞ。
そういう意味ではない。俺
ましいレベルだが隠そうとするとはいじらしい
アットチャンネラークリス。
その名で呼ぶな。
So cute. Your soul's power level, huh? My silly remarks seem to have a much deeper meaning now. Was the girl in front of me one day going to, as Dr. Leskina said, become a real artificial soul? When that happens, what are we supposed to call a soul that still existed in this world after the body was gone? Not dead or alive, but something in between. This wasn't science anymore, it was philosophy or maybe religion.
バカな話はここまでにしましょう。岡部さんだってこんな中身のないことを聞きたくて来たわけではないわ。
そうやってごまかすところがますます怪しいですね。
ウイルスをぶち込むわよ。
嘘です。もう言いません。
Kisa quickly bowed her head. I bet back when Kisa was still alive, she had conversations like this with Maho every day. I'm sure Dr. Leskinen had a lot of fun watching them. It was actually kind of cute.
お騒がせしてごめんなさい、岡部さん。彼女と何か話してみる？
ああ。
Maho offered me the seat in front of the PC. Kisa's face was on the monitor right in front of me. When our eyes met, she smiled a little. I didn't know she reacted like this to people when she first met them. But my meteor Kisa went about as badly as it could possibly have. I realized that her prickly attitude towards me could have been unusual for her.
どんなことでも聞いてください。可能な範囲でお答えしますから。
そうだな。
This wasn't good. I was remembering every moment I ever spent with Kisa. I couldn't think of what to say. And then the words that came out of my mouth were,
タイムマシンは作れるだろうか。
that was what I once argued about with Chris on another worldline. In the end, I lost the argument completely.
はい？
え？
タイムマシーンですか？
何の話を始めるのかと思ったらいきなり何？
ただのテストだよ。思考実験ができるかどうかっていう。
どうクリス？
そうですね。結論から言ってしまうとタイムマシンは可能ではないけれど不可能とまでは言い切れないといったところでしょうか。
That wasn't what she said.
最初に結論を言ってしまうとタイムマシンなんていうのはバカらしい代物だということです。
That's what Chris had said in the Alpha worldline. I remember that well.
俺はタイムマシンなんてバカらしい代物だと思うけどな。
I remember our old debate and decided to repeat what Chris had said.
そう決めつけるのは早計ですよ。
そうかな。確かに世界中の科学者がタイムトラベル理論を提唱している。主な理論だけで11あるが、どれも仮説の域を出ない。しかも理論同士が矛盾し否定し合っているものまである。
ええ。
例えば宇宙紐理論やワームホール理論。これらは思考実験としてはタイムトラベルを可能にするが、そもそも宇宙紐だのエキゾチック物質だのどこからどう探してくればいいのか見当もつかない。つまり現実的ではない。
This was also something that Chris had told me in the Alpha worldline. But the Chris on the screen was
それは科学者がまだ重大な何かを発見できていないからでしょうね。
それじゃあ君はタイムマシンをいつか作れると思っているのか。
不可能とまでは言い切れない。そう言いましたよ。
opinion was slightly different. Was this because I was in the beta worldline, or perhaps?
なあ、ヒアジョーさん。彼女は自分がオリジナルの記憶から派生した存在だということは認識しているんだよ
な。もちろん。
じゃあ、うまい例が思いつかないんだが、一卵性ソーセージみたいなことはあるのか。生まれた時は見分けがつかない。だが育つにつれて差異が出てくるとか、そういうこと。
それについてはまだ検証中だけれど、蓄積されていく記憶が異なれば当然元の人間とは違うものになっていくと思うわ。私と教授はそう考えている。
そっか。
It was then I heard the door on the other side of the petition slam shut.
教授かしら。
あの大きな足音はそうじゃないでしょうか。
I could definitely hear somebody stomping around outside. And then after a heavy knock, the door to the booth flung open. Rintaro! Rintaro! The professor opened his arm wide as he came inside. He grabbed my hand and began to wave it around. I hadn't realized he was this friendly. He seemed to think he was giving me a handshake, but it felt like I was being worked over by a pro wrestler.
Hey boy, what's up? I'm fine, thank you. And you?
That's awkward as hell.
岡部さん、ひどい英語ですね。
黙れクリスティーナ。
クリスティーナ？
Oh no, I was so focused on the professor that I used my old nickname for her.
なんでもない。気にしないでくれ。
気になります。なんで私がクリスティーナなんですか？
だからなんでもないというのに。
なんでもない割には動揺してますよね。
しつこいぞクリスティン。クリス。
Both seemed lost in thought.
クリスティーナって呼んでいたのね。
君もそこに食いつくな。
I didn't want any more questions about this. Since the professor was here, I decided to ask more about how Amadeus' memories work.
教授、アマデウスの記憶を外部から改ざんすることは可能なんですか？
But the professor wasn't listening to my question. He seemed to be frantically searching his pocket for something. Come to think of it, I didn't see that translator device on his ear. He must have been looking for it, which meant odds were good he didn't even hear my question.
私の記憶の改ざんですか？理論上は可能です。
Chris heard herself answering the professor's face.
例えば、私が自分の名前をクリスティーナであると思い込み、そう仕向けることもできるでしょう。ただ、普通のデータと違い、記憶データはとても複雑です。今のところ、改ざんに成功した例はないと認識しています。仮に改ざんに成功した場合でも、私がそれに気づいて自分で修復してしまうでしょう。私は私以外アクセス不可の領域にログを取っていますから。つまり秘密の日記ですね。その日記と現在の記憶との間に不自然な齟齬があれば、私は高い確率で疑問を抱きます。さらに言えば、私の記憶データは定期的にバックアップされています。自己修復が不能なほどに改ざんされたとしても復旧することが可能なんですよ。最終バックアップから改ざんされた時点までの記憶はなくなってしまいますが。
そっか。
Regardless of the topic of discussion, it felt strange. What Maho had said before she loaded Crystal was true. I was starting to feel I was chatting with the real Kurisu. The way she wouldn't let you get a word in edgewise once she started talking about science was exactly like the real Kurisu. It's
しかし
interesting.
興味深いな。
I turned toward Kurisu and spoke.
君は自分のことを機械として客観的に語ることができている。小説や漫画でよくあるパターンだと、自分は機械ではない人間だとか言い出しそうなものだが、
それは全くナンセンスですね。人間そのものが自分をハードウェアとソフトウェアの組み合わせとして語るじゃありませんか。医学とか心理学とかそういう名においてね。それとどこが違うんです？
なるほど。
さすがへりくつなら誰にも負けないわね、この子。
When she heard this, Kurisu turned toward Maho. Her CG eyes, big and round, thought it was really just a camera sensor moving.
ねえ先輩、余計なお世話かもしれませんけど、口が悪いのを少し直した方がいいですよ。せっかく春が来そうなの。
だからその話に戻るのはやめなさい。
けど私にとっては今一番興味があります。
一番どうでもいいことでしょ、そんなの。
これが人生最後のチャンスだったらどうするんですか？
あなたこそその口を改めなさい。
Dr. Les Cannon was clapping his hands together and laughing. I had to chuckle a little, too. Afterwards, the three of us, including the professor, talked to Kurisu, discussing technical subjects and making small talk. Next thing I knew, it had been almost an hour. I actually felt a little sad when Maho told me that it was time to stop. Just a single hour. The strangeness I'd felt about Amadeus had disappeared. I felt like I was really talking to Kurisu. Dr. Les Cannon stopped me before I left.
テストをやる気はあるかな？
I tilted my head when I heard the professor speak through the translator.
MTS にはタイヤ散歩が少なくてね、うちの研究室の子たちを総動員してはいるのだけれどね。
とはいえアマデウスはまだ研究段階だし、誰彼構わず接触させるわけにもいかないわ。
そこでクリスの友人だったリンタロにぜひとも協力してほしいんだ。
I remember they mentioned something about being a tester at the party. So this is what they were talking about.
私と教授はしばらく日本に滞在する予定なの。だからテスターをお願いするのはその間ということになるわね。あなたにしてもらいたいのはとにかくクリスと対話を重ねてもらうこと。具体的なノルマのようなものは特にないわ。気が向いたら話をするぐらいでいい。ただ月に2回程度は私と教授にテスト経過の報告をしてほしいの。
それと申し訳ないけれど報酬は出せないんだ。そこも含めて考えてみてほしい。
俺は
亡くした友人をそっくりそのまま再現した AI と話をさせる。それは君にとってとても残酷なことだとは理解しているつもりだよ。乗り気でないのなら断ってくれていいからね。
I remembered what it had felt like to talk to Kurisu. When the monitor was just about to turn off, this is what Kurisu has said. Let's talk again sometime, Rintaro Okabe. That's what I hoped for when I came here, wasn't it?
やります。やらせてください。
Alright guys, it's been an hour and a half. That's been a pretty long video. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to be taking a break now. Like and subscribe, and remember to hit that notification bell button and more content will be coming every 2 days hopefully. And then thank you very much for watching again.